star of the show, hard-working Mr. Dynamite.
Hollywood Sports.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Hollywood Sports. Guys, let's talk about Madden 20 for a second. Let's talk about Madden 20. As you saw in the title, Madden NFL 20 needs 6 must-haves to be a great game. Man, if we can hit these 6 points right here, we will have a great game. And I know a lot of people don't think Madden can do it, but I have high hopes for this year's game. And I'm really gonna really evaluate this game at EA Play and bring you guys back a report, an honest report, a good report about this game. And then even then, it won't really be a 100% valid report because a lot of things can change between EA Play and from the release of the game. But I want to give you guys my 6 must-haves for the game to be great. Okay, number 1, the very first thing is going to get people interest is the eye test. The eye test. The eye test. And I want to do a shout out for Madden 7, man. You know, a lot of times we never agree about Madden, you know, but he's right, man. Madden 7, and I agree with him. He said it has to pass the eye test, Madden 20. And I think, you know, a lot of times when we say the eye test, we say, well, you got to play the game. You really got to play the game. You got to feel the game. You got to experience the game to really make a decision. But one thing, the reason why I agree with Madden 7, guys, it's got to pass the eye test. It's because we talk about player movement. So many years we've wanted player movement. It's got to look appealing when we look at Madden. Our first impression can't be, oh, there we go, it looks just like the same old game. Oh, it looks like the same old Madden. And a lot of times we do need to play the game as far as gameplay to really experience the difference. But I think Madden 20, if it's going to be a great game, a well-received game, it has to pass the eye test when we talk about player movement. Real player movement. Not saying it has to be awesome player movement. It doesn't have to be great player movement like we see on TV, realistic movement, but it has to be better than it's been for years. Player movement has to pass the eye test for Madden to be great. If people are wowed by player movement, it's going to want them to see more of the game. So I think that's number 1. Player movement has to pass the eye test. Okay, the second thing Madden NFL 20 needs to be a great game this year, it has to have smooth animation transitions. And the reason we need smooth animation transitions, you know, you guys probably notice I talk with my hands a lot, but hey man, that's just me. We need user control. We have to be able to have user control. You know, in Madden 19, they said the year of the user. Was that 18? What? They said the year of the user. Well, people want to have control. They want to have user control, guys. This game has, and they talked about smooth animation transitions. And for Madden 20 to be great, we need user control. And you guys will probably agree with me, man. We need user control over the animations. And if we can break out of animations and we can interrupt animations to control what we're trying to do, where the animations don't have to 100% play out, we'll have more control. Smooth animation transitions. Okay, we have to be able to break out of transitions, connect with other animations. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, we gotta have gameplay. That's number 3, guys, on the list. We talk about gameplay. The gameplay has to hit for the first time in a long time. The gameplay has to hit hard for the first time in a long time. And we're talking about immersive gameplay. You know, there's a difference between teams. There's a difference between players. There's a difference between playbooks. We got to get away from the stale, it doesn't matter who you play. It It doesn't matter. The gameplay is the same no matter what. We need immersive gameplay. If we can get this gameplay right, man, with the X factor and the superstar abilities, we can have a great game. If the gameplay hits, immersive gameplay, okay, where you're having fun playing football. Immersive gameplay is number 3 with the X factor and the superstar abilities. Okay, we're asking for a lot. I mean, well, we're not asking for a lot. We deserve these. This game has to be good, man. We waited a long time for this game to be good. Let's hope it hits this year. Okay, this game has to hit, guys, for us to really have fun playing this game for a very long time. We want to have fun playing Madden, fun playing football for the football guy. Okay, number 4, we need an immersive franchise mode. Franchise mode can't be boring. It can't be stale. It has to be immersive. And they're talking about the scenario engine, and that's a positive thing. At least they know they have to make the franchise mode immersive, where we enjoy going through our franchises instead of just having a stale thing, stale scouting, stale contracts, right? So if the X factor, man, give us different scenarios, we have great player movement, we have great gameplay, and then we add a great franchise, man, we'll again, it's going to be a part of having a great game this year. Okay, immersive franchise mode has to pull us in. We have to feel like we're really running a franchise. Okay, that's number 4. Number 5, we need a better halftime presentation. You know, they made their first step last year talking about the scores around the league. But y'all know what we want. We want to see halftime highlights. A great halftime presentation. Hopefully, they add it from the first one from Madden 19, talking about what's going on around the NFL, announcing scores and everything. You know, traveling around the NFL. I love that concept. But now let's show us some highlights. If we can get an immersive, exciting halftime presentation, that's gonna make this game great. Because you know that was one of the mainstays with NFL 2K5 was their halftime presentation, their pre-game presentation, their post-game presentation. Okay, guys, I think that's another thing what could be considered this game great if we have a finally we have a decent halftime presentation. Okay, and number 6, guys, everything I talked about 1 through 5. Okay, let me go back over it again. The eye test player movement, smooth animation transitions, immersive gameplay with X factor and superstar abilities, a great franchise mode, and a great halftime presentation. And we can get those, guys. With all those things, we will have a massive replay value. Madden has not had a really great replay value. I think a lot, 99%, 90%, maybe 100% of people playing Madden over and over and over is because we love football. We love football. We love football. We love the competition. We love the competitive, right? We love football. We like the challenge. Okay, I think that was more of our replay value, but now we're talking about the game. Give us an excellent replay value. Well, we don't want to put this game down. We play this game all year long. We don't want to play nothing else but Madden for us football heads, man. If we can get, we can take all those 5 and create this massive replay value. I think we'll have that calmness on the inside of us, man, that satisfaction. Man, they finally gave us a game we want. But we know there's a lot of intangibles attached to that. Our patch is gonna mess this game up. Other suits are gonna get a bad report about people complaining about this game and start watering this game down. Okay? All those things we gotta worry about this year, man. We're talking about stress. Stressful Madden. Okay? So it's not like it's life ending or anything. I'm sure we can all make it without Madden. Guys, we do really want a good game. We want a good game. So those are my 6 must-haves for us to have a great game this year. Okay? Okay? Player movement and gameplay are the top 2. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Maybe you have one that you think is more important to have a great game here in Madden NFL 20. Alright guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Join the team of Hollywood Sports, man. We are going to go hard with Madden 20 this year. Alright, so hit that subscribe button. Join the team and let's do it. And as always, hopefully, I will see everybody on my next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for watching.